Hello, Cult of SOTEK, HeirofCarthage back. Yes, welcome back to the Cult of SOTEK, where we're going to be continuing our Tehenhauin campaign. Very excited about it. We took the Golden Colossus. Some of you may be asking, Eir, aren't you going to play Ekit Claw, or are you going to check out the new changes for Bretonnia? Yes, I will. I played some unit testing and some online battles last night. If y'all haven't seen it, the VOD for the stream is up, and you can go look at it. So please feel free to do so. Now, I am going to play Ekit Claw. That is going to be a streamed campaign, though, and I typically do my streams on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. Not always, but that's typically when I'm going to do it. So I will start the Ekit Claw campaign. Well, by the time you're watching this, it's most likely today. All this dateline thing kind of depends on where you live. But yes, I'm going to play Ekit Claw, and yes, we'll cover the Bretonnia changes as soon as I get an opportunity. But I was like, hey, in the meantime, if I'm going to be recording, I want to play some more Tehenhauin campaign because I'm really excited about it. Tehenhauin. So very excited to keep playing Tehenhauin. I love the skink play style that he brings. It's really fun. Anyway, the next thing we need to do is take the Forgotten Isles. So remember, I'm giving you all some tips on how to get this campaign started. Am I going to be the best person out there? I don't know. Someone might find a better way, but what I found, again, leave your original settlement, take the Night Forest, take the Dust Gate, swing to Golden Colossus, and that pretty much gets the stinky clan, whatever it is, clan, why do I forget their name? Clan Fester. It gets Clan Fester out of your way. We do have a rebellion back here we're going to have to deal with, and then we got to deal with High Queen Khalida here at the Forgotten Isles, which is going to be a pretty big battle, and we're going to need the right troops for it, but one way or the other, we're going to need to make sure that our capital doesn't fall. I'm kind of hoping that the Skaven will immediately attack my capital so that I can defeat them, but we'll see. First, let's pick some research. This weapon strength for skink units is going to be very appropriate since we're rocking pretty much all skink units at this point. There's the warning of rebellion that's going to happen here in this province. We might actually lose the Dust Gate as well because they may spawn a stack and then immediately take it, which kind of stinks, but not much we can do about it. Right, so this is what's happening at the Dust Gate. They did spawn a stack and immediately attack me. This is potentially winnable, actually. Be kind of a tough fight, but it is potentially winnable. We'll need to focus our Saurus right away on destroying their infantry, flank with the skink cohorts, get rid of their infantry quickly, and then just run down all their skirmishers. Alright folks, I'm in battle. We've engaged. I'm going to use this jungle spawn, but I need to use it carefully. This is a great spot for it right here. Actually, I don't want to hit my own units with it. Here's the outflanking that we need. We're going to use our skink cohorts to quickly outflank and gain an advantage. Because we have that right invoked where we get the jungle spawn, it's huge, because you can see here it's going to cause a lot of damage to that Skaven infantry. We have to outflank if we want to win. So right here. And we've got an outflanking maneuver over here. Always remember that if you're new to Total War, if you're a long time in Total War, outflanking drops the enemy morale, and it also helps your troops win the battle quicker. And you can see that we've already got a break over here against 2 infantry. That was actually because of our special ability that we dropped there. We don't really want to chase those skirmishers with our Saurus because they're not fast enough, so we're going to chase with the skink cohorts. And these Night Runners over here might be strong enough to beat off a skink cohort in combat, but the slingers won't. This is going to leave their lord exposed. Actually, we got one more job here real quick. Got to chase down these routing units. Get over here and attack. It's making it really hard for me to click an attack on the Skaven lord. Let's chase off this clan rat spear too. We want to keep chasing these routing units with the skinks. That way they don't come back and we don't have to fight them. We've got their skirmishers kind of busy over here. It's not as busy as I would like. This clan rat's almost gone, so I can go ahead and turn my attention to the Skaven slave slingers. In fact, that clan rat is now as good as toast, so... Actually, I'm guessing that rats don't make very good toast. We don't want to fight that, that clan rat that far out with their skinks, so let's roll back. I've got my 2 units of Saurus working the Skaven leader. So, again, we just kind of ignored him until I have the advantage. And he will get absolutely worked by my Saurus warriors. Always outflank. Even though these guys can shoot me in the back, we're going to outflank, get in here, crush units. That one had already routed. We will keep our Saurus from being rear charged by that clan rat. And we're going to keep working these skirmishers with the other two cohorts. Let's chase this guy for just a minute. I'm going to see if I can time this right. One. Oh yeah, there we go. We're going to tear up that clan rat a little. Now we'll charge him. Should get a good charge and should be able to shut down that clan rat. That unit did come back from routing. That's annoying. I'm going to ignore this Skaven Slave Slinger for a minute and get in behind this Night Runner. Let's go check that out. I'm going to try and get you all cinematic views where I can. Some of you asked me to record these battles afterwards, like the Archaon campaign. I will eventually do another campaign like that, but that takes an extra like half hour to 40 minutes for every episode I make. And I have so much going on right now, I just do not have the time to do that on every episode. So I would like to do it for you. I will eventually do another one for you, but I cannot do it right this moment. Alright, so the Night Runners were dealt with. Night Runners are not a unit to be underestimated in melee, especially in the campaign where they get a bunch of leadership buffs. They will cause you extraordinary amounts of damage in melee. Even with a high quality unit, they will cause you an extraordinary amount of damage. This Skaven Warlord has lasted far longer. 50 kills against Saurus seems a little bit over the top. Again, it could be the leadership buff that the AI gets that helps them do that. But we've defeated the Skaven Rebellion, and we can head back out to the map. Here's the post-battle massacre screen. We get 50 more sacrificial offerings. We'll take it. Alright, we have a ways and means thing here, so we can either heed the priest, lose research rate and lower recruitment cost, or we can increase recruitment cost and raise research rate. I'm going to take the research rate. I'm not recruiting at the moment, though I might, I guess, in the next couple of turns. I should have thought about that. I'm going to force march back from the Golden Colossus to the Dusk Gate. At the Golden Colossus, I can take care of a resource here. Sawyer? Isn't it like, oh, a Sawyer. Oh, it's like the name of the building. It's like, what? It's marble. What are you talking about? Anyway, I get it. I get it. I'm going to pick this skink foraging camp. I like to get growth going on in all the minor settlements at least, so that we can quickly build each of these provinces up to its max level. Tehenhauin has increased in his skill rank. I think the next most important thing to put up here would either be Wildheart, which is going to improve the magic recharge rate, or Flock of Doom, so that you can do an overcast. I'm going to go ahead and set it up where I can overcast Flock of Doom. That makes it very effective against Skaven infantry blobs, or, very soon, Tomb Kings infantry. So, yeah, we're going to be fighting them very, very quickly. We can build at our capital, but it's not advisable right now because of the fairly sizable rebellion that's in our land. However, we could build out here at the smaller settlement, the Skink Fevelas, or however we say it. This is going to give us a pretty good income boost. And then we can also build up the insect breeding farm. And I want to wait to spend this population upgrade point so I can do it at my main chain for the Holy Ziggurat. So I am going to wait there. Let's go ahead and skip that and end the turn. Alright, we've been issued a quest for the Plaque of SOTEK. We have to move a character to Chakwa. It says the Plaque of SOTEK tells of the prophecy of the great serpent god whose blessing wards his chosen servants from harm. Only those who have gained SOTEK's favor are granted a blessing such as this, and attaining that favor... Come on. And attaining that favor involves a rite of passage, even for the bearer of the sacred totem of the serpent god, the fabled one true prophet of SOTEK, Tehenhauin. Only by following the prophecy to the letter, exactly as it appears upon this ancient plaque, can its bearer truly understand and harness its awesome power. Tehenhauin therefore knows that it was foretold many aeons hence that his pilgrimage would begin at Chakwa, the legendary city of gold, currently laid low by the vile Skaven of Clan Pestilens. So if we do that, we gain 1,500 to our treasury and 200 sacrificial offerings. We like this. We like this a lot. I believe we have access to the... oh, no, we already got our blessed Carnosaur. Whoo, yes, 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 yes. We like blessed Carnosaurs. They are blessedly wonderful. I'm going to go ahead and move our skink Prophet up here into the Dust Gate. We still have the Skaven Rebellion that's growing. Even though you defeat it, they let it continue to grow, which seems kind of stupid. We've been sieged by a rather sizable Skaven stack at our capital, so we'll want to quickly move that way. So I'm going to end my turn right here. I hate that I'm in the force march because it's going to make our troops tired if we begin the fight, and we'll take unnecessary casualties, but kind of is what it is at this point. Alright, the Skaven are suicidally attacking us at the Dust Gate, and sure, works for me. I don't see why not. Let's just get an easy auto-resolve. And some sacrificial offerings. Yay. So with that turn complete and the rebellion put down at the Dust Gate, we are now turning a positive income, which is great. We can also build this old one trove, which is going to give us extra plaques. Now, for those of you not familiar with what the plaques are, each of the races in this Vortex campaign have this ritual currency, and they need it to build up to each one of these tiers here all the way to the very end. So you can see that we're gaining 4 plaques per turn. We just got that building that'll give us 10 more, and we have to build all the way up to 350 to get to this first ritual. So yes, you want to build those anytime you get the opportunity, and for us, you can see any resource site with plaques on the map there. There's nothing else in vision at the moment, I don't think, that has the ritual resource. I think the next one would be up here. But in any case, let's get started moving to our capital to put down this Skaven rebellion. We're probably still going to get another rebellion back in this province before it's all said and done. The Skaven corruption is frustrating in the early game. It's just something you got to deal with. So I'm not going to build that building at the moment because, again, I'm waiting to build it at my capital once we've lifted the siege. Alright, we finished our technology research. Our skinks now have 10% more weapon damage, which you want to take anything you can get, especially since we're a skink-focused lord right now. We're in a perfect position to attack Rat Surge and his Skaven rebels. They have a rather large force, but it is a rather pathetic force, and I don't think I want to waste any time fighting this right now because I want to focus on moving ahead a little further. I think you all feel quite confident that I can beat down this many clan rats. Especially given that I have 4 Saurus warriors on top of all my red-crested skinks. This would not be much of a fight. So we're going to just kind of quickly get rid of these Skaven rebels, because I want to get to the more fun stuff, like the Tomb Kings and Clan Pestilence. So we put down the Skaven rebellions. We still have 16% Skaven corruption here and another 4% here. So it'll take a little time for the what do you call it, to put the unrest down in these provinces. So we have another skill point. We can't yet go for Fanatic. That doesn't come till level 12. So I say we get Wildheart, and then next we'll put another point into Doom Flock. So that should be an appropriate place for us to be focused right now. We can recruit more troops. We have a little bit of income available. So I think what we'll want to do, we have 2 slots open already, so I'm just going to free up 1 slot with a Javelin cohort. And if I'll probably still go a hair negative, but I want to get 3 more red-crested skinks. This will round out my infantry quite nicely. Still leave me plenty of poisoning skirmish / infantry, then poison skirmishers, and a little bit of speed and armor over here. So I think this will round out our force nicely. We can now continue our research. We have the Tablet of Spawning available, which will drop the recruitment cost of skinks. Too bad I don't have it already. Alright, it is time to march on the Forgotten Isles. So I'm going to go ahead and garrison at the Night Forest as a stopover, just to drive up the public order a little. Public order is not faltering terribly right now in this province. That's good news. And we're gaining a little right now here, so just time to end another turn. Okay, we finished the Tablet of Spawning research. That's good news. We apparently recruited a hero. It must have just been something we got from a mission, because we picked up 6 plaques for that. Heroic Spawning. Hero recruited. Saurus Scar Veteran. Ooh, that's going to be nice to have. We will take that any day of the week. we'll drop one of our skink cohorts in order to add that Scar Veteran in. Let's move him up as far as he can move, and then we're going to move towards the Forgotten Isles here. We're not going to declare war on Khalida until we get right up in her face. We want to be ready to put her down with no retreat. That's going to be our objective. No retreat possible. I am spending up my money and not making a lot, but we're just going to have to be patient here. It'll pay off in the end. I'm actually not going to spend that much. I'm going to hang on to a little bit of my money just in case. And let's do this. So we have table. The tradable resources could be handy. Let's go that way because I'm not recruiting any skinks at the moment. And we don't want to build that building. Alright, we got this dilemma here. Let them charge, or let them charge headlong, where we're going to gain 10 leadership but lose casualty replenishment or do nothing. I don't want to lose casualty replenishment. We are, during the turn end, I had one of the other lizard factions offer me a military alliance. It was the Sentinels of Zeti. They are located here. And the Sentinels of Zeti are at war with High Queen Khalida, which works out well, because now what I can do, without risking any reputation damage, first I can try and see if these guys will trade with me. I know we won't make much yet, but it's always worth it. We can also ask, we can't trade with the Southern Sentinels yet, actually. So, also in the turn-in, the Blessed Dread, led by Lokir Fellheart, took out the Skaven of Clan Fester that were likely located here. The High Elves now have to deal with them. We're not at war with them, so nothing to worry about immediately, unless they were to declare war on me. And then Dastan Coldeye, which is one of the roving fleets, declared war on me during the turn-in as well. Nothing that I'm terribly concerned about. I mean, if he came ashore, he'd be a bit of a challenge, but I don't expect him to come ashore. Now, we're about to go fight High Queen Khalida. Let's see what we have going on for us here. The Rite of SOTEK is still here for a turn, so it'd be good if we could fight this turn, but it's not going to happen. So unfortunately, we're going to lose quite a bit of melee attack. Or actually, we can fight them this turn because I can attack this king who is outside of the settlement. We'll end up having to have a big fight, but we can take advantage of that, and we still have our armor for 3 turns and our casualty replenishment. Let's go into the sacrifices and see if there's anything else that could potentially help us in this battle. So we already have the armor. We could get this one that gives us an extra leadership on the skink units. Let's see, sacrifice of who? Having that jungle spawn is a pretty big deal. But we may already get that. Rite of SOTEK. It doesn't come in the Rite of SOTEK. Yeah, I want that jungle spawn. That's a big deal for killing blobs of infantry. It's basically like having another arc of SOTEK around. So we're gonna go ahead and take this this jungle spawn. Use that sacrifice there. Get rid of some of our ritual captives. Let's go ahead and join the war. This is the way we want to do it. So we could just declare war, but we have a relationship with the Sentinels of Zeti, who are at war with the faction that we want to fight. So what we're going to do is offer to join a war. So we're going to say join war against. We're going to pick the Court of Libaris. And now we can join, and they'll be happy about it. We might even be able to get some money out of them. Let's see. So what happens if we demand 300? Moderate. Well, let's see if they take it. Okay, good. We got 300 gold. Better than nothing. So we've now joined their war, and because one of their troops is garrisoned in the fort, we would have to fight the fort, but they have this one sitting outside the fort. So I should be able to attack and immediately fight without having to worry about going over walls. I do wish that I had one more unit in the army, but I can't do it. Yeah, I should have recruited one more unit. Oh, no, the Scar Veteran. Crap, he's not going to be able to reach me on this turn, and I don't want to lose my attack from the Rite of SOTEK. That's frustrating. I really want that Scar Veteran in this fight. If I wait a turn, though, we're going to lose 10 melee attack, and that's kind of a big deal, especially in a big fight like this. So I'm going to go ahead and take the fight. It's unfortunate that I don't have the Scar Veteran here, but that's just going to be the way it's going to be right now. I need this fight on this turn, and in this way. It's possible we could have just put the Scar Veteran in, and then Khalida may have come and attacked me, but she may not have either if they didn't think it was advantageous. And you all know how the computer is; they don't like to fight. All right, the battle has begun. I've got all my red-crested skinks in the center because they're going to be my best mainline unit right now. I've got my Bastillodon Ark of SOTEK backing them up. Of course, my Regiment of Renown unit is right in the middle because it's going to be unbreakable. I've got Tehenhauin on his cold one carrying his tablet, and he's hanging out here with the Feral Carnosaur, which, by the way, you guys need to help me name that unit, as well as some of these other units here. We need to name that Bastillodon with the Ark of SOTEK, too. So I'm going to attack the initial Tomb King's army here. It is very under-supported. And then over here I've deployed my skink skirmishers with the intention of drawing off some of the enemy force over here. Ooh, let's get out of there. Go, 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 run. Woo! Oh man, we got tagged by that. But we got away from it mostly. They've got some Necropolis Knights chasing me. That's actually a little bit scary. Those things are pretty well armored. I'm poisoning them, which is dropping their speed to 51, but they will still be faster than my poor little skinks. That's not good. But I think we can take them out. Like, if we just keep running away and skirmishing with them, they're going to cause a lot of damage. May even lose a unit, but I think we'll be alright. Gonna go ahead and engage. Wow, that was the worst AI attack order I've ever seen. Sometimes the AI attack order works really well, and other times it is just really bad. That was one of those cases where it was just really bad. Let's get in here and get these Nehekara warriors. Just run. Run, my skinkies. Run, run, run. They need to be poisoning the Necropolis Knights. They're unfortunately firing at the skeleton spears right now. I'm gonna go off fire wheel and back on. Hopefully they'll swap targets. This is a non-ideal situation over here right now. What we could do is run some support over there. Let's send a couple of javelin cohorts and the salamander hunting pack. All right, we've cleaned up this Tomb King's infantry here. Let's get into those Nehekara horsemen. Let's back up here, give a little javelin support. I don't think I want to use the jungle swarm yet. I managed to get my skinks out of there somehow. I need to take them off of the skirmish because it's causing them to do funny things. Let's sit right across the water here with the poison javelins and the salamanders. Oh my gosh, I can't click an attack order. Let's get off of there. Let's move up over here, Bastillodon. Okay. Got a lot going on here, folks. Got a lot going on. This looks like a pretty good opportunity to jungle spawn that blob. And then let's doom flock all this as well. I mean, that is a pretty dense target. So we caused a lot of damage there with Tehenhauin. Our leadership is low over here, unfortunately. Our salamanders have gotten engaged with a bunch of spearmen. I need to increase my scroll speed real quick so I can do this properly. My skink cohorts are a little overmatched at the moment. And they've gotten caught in a pretty bad situation. Let's turn these guys back to skirmish, or not withdraw, skirmish. And let's pull back the fire salamanders, or the salamander hunting pack a little and let it do some shooting. Alright, let's see where we're at here. Tehenhauin, let's doom flock them again. Send in the reinforcements. Our Skink's leadership is not holding out real good. It's unfortunate, but not world-ending. I see Khalida is near us there. Let's go reinforce these fights. Let's get our Bastillodon way up into this blob. Come on, get up in here. Come on. Come on, be a good Bastillodon. This way. Yeah, we're getting some good skirmishing action back here. Yeah, let's keep the skirmishing action going on. Alright, that's a perfect spot. Now we'll activate that ability there. There are a lot of Tomb Kings here, folks. There we go. The Doom Flock is working wonders. Attack those skeleton warriors. Our skirmish force is doing well. There's a big blob of Tomb Kings here that are just ripe for the Salamander hunting pack. And we have another jungle swarm ready too, so we need to pick the best blob of targets. Like right there ought to be pretty good. Let's push these archers a little. That way they can't fire. I'm gonna take my skirmish off and push them. Salamander hunting pack's in a perfect spot to just start firebombing that blob. My own troops routed, unfortunately. We're in a heck of a fight here, folks. Let's see, Carno taking out Skelly Boys. Let's Doomflock these guys again, see if we can clean them out. Oh wow, the archers didn't run away. Actually kind of surprises me. Well, I might get around here, poison them. Yeah, keep bombing that stuff. Now, I don't really want to fight that Tomb Prince. He's anti-large. Let's just get away from him, and I'll get in a better position to skirmish. I want to be getting some fireballs into the back of that blob, so I'm kind of frustrated that the Tomb Prince is pestering me right now. We've got a pretty desperate fight started. Gonna need to take care of business right there. Let's get these units back in. Oh, unfortunately we got a bunch of Ushabti back here. That is not a unit I want to be dealing with right now. Can you keep this Tomb Prince busy, please? No, actually, we got to keep the blob busy. Come on, swing around here. Archers are pretty well dealt with. Let's keep moving over here. And where are you at, Tehenhauin boy? See if we can crumble these Tomb Kings over here. I'm not sure if my skinks can hold out their leadership long enough to take down those Ushabti, but they might. Our skink skirmishers are running out of ammunition. We really need to firebomb that little ball of troops over there. Jungle Swarm's almost available. Tehenhauin is taking a beating. We can't use that unless it's on an enemy lord. It's a little bit risky. If this spell overcasts like and hurts him, it didn't, so got our Doomflock in. Tehenhauin is in mortal peril, I would say, at this point. We've got to get rid of these troops fighting him. Distillodon is doing great. Let's just draw these troops away. Let's draw them back over here. The fight is not desperate, but it is a lot closer than I would have liked it to have been. I've made a few mistakes that contributed to that. Still got a jungle swarm ready though, so we should be good. Still got my salamanders. Let's in fact turn them around, let them do a little skirmishing. Pull these over here. Sorry I'm not getting a lot of cinematic views right now. I'm busy trying to make sure that we win this one. Let's take these guys out and get on those skeletons. Our Bastillodon might as well go ahead and get rid of these units because he's just taking a lot of unnecessary damage from those spearmen. So let's get rid of them. Yeah, very nice skirmishing right here. You can see those armor-piercing fireballs doing really good damage to that Tomb Prince. Let's back up and do it again. Let's go crumble those spearmen. Just avoid Khalida for the time being. Just gonna avoid there. Come on, get in these spearmen, please. Let's hit that Tomb Prince again. We might be able to take him out. Yeah! Tomb King, I guess he is. Yeah, Tomb King, not a prince. Let's go get these archers. Yeah, we're gonna avoid Khalida. No reason to take that engagement right now. There we go. Tomb Prince should die. He's down at 15 health. Come on, kill him. Kill the Tomb King. Now let's ignore those archers for a minute. Come over here. Tomb King's dead. Let's get the Tomb Prince. There are a few archers around. The armor-piercing missiles are really quite brilliant. Let's just get these skeleton warriors dead. And see, we want to just kill the leadership of Khalida. We don't really want to mess with her right now. Not unless we have to. Skeleton warriors coming at me over there. Let's just avoid this fight for a minute because we don't have to take it. Yeah, Tomb Prince is getting beat up pretty badly. He's anti-large and armor piercer. Yeah, anti-large and armor piercing, so we really don't want to tangle with him in melee if we can avoid it. And we can avoid it. Let's get rid of those archers. Khalida's taking some poison. See, the hunting pack's very, very useful for anti-armor and blob busting. They're quite effective at it. Yeah, let Khalida have it. The power bar hasn't turned sour yet. We have a Carnosaur that's rampaging. I can fix that with Tehenhauin and his special ability. Let's just get away from Khalida here. Again, not a necessary fight for us right now. That Tomb Prince is just absolutely eating fireballs at this point. And we can probably cycle charge him and then fireball him, cycle charge him, just back and forth. So I'm going to charge him with the Arc of SOTEK. I've got my Vortex ability here. So we can easily oust this last skeleton spear. Let's hit that Tomb Prince. Hit him. Don't let him hit you back. Thank you. Fireballs. Get him, boys. Burn him. Burn the heresy out of him. Come on, spit the fireballs. Nope. Alright, let's back up. Really? One hit and he kills 2 units? What a joke. Except it wasn't funny. Let's see if he likes this joke. See if he likes this Carnosaur joke. Hey, what happened when a Carnosaur walked into a Tomb Prince? Yeah, that's what happens. He died. Alright, Khalida. Let's go, lady. I'm gonna go fireball Khalida up a little. Go oust the skeleton spear real quick. Hit it with the Doom Flock. Let's hit Khalida with some fireballs here. Come on, boys, burn the queen. There we go. Alright, we crumbled her spears, and now she's gonna go with them. So let's send the queen back to the tomb, where she does not rule. There's some serious stats there. Tehenhauin with 229 kills, Carnosaur 217, Arc of SOTEK 281. 100 kills on a skink skirmisher and another here. Skink cohort with javelins, 105 kills, 109 kills. Our troops that did the worst were the red-crested skinks. And I don't know if it was just numbers or I got them involved in bad fights, but the Tomb King's armies are completely killed. In their entirety, they're gone. And I think that we can just go ahead and loot and occupy the settlement. I guess we don't get captives because it's the Tomb King. That would make sense. So we wouldn't get or I don't know. We got sacrificial captives right there, did we? But I guess we don't get it. I don't know. It's a little strange. The only thing I can imagine is you don't get the captives because there weren't any from a battle. Maybe that's what it is. We didn't have a battle and they weren't there. I don't know. Anyway, we did get 200 from the fact that we completed this mission, which is to completely occupy 2 provinces. And mission issued, the Skaven War, our blessed lands, own the entirety of 3 provinces. We get 5,000 and then 200 in sacrificial offerings. And then another mission, win 3 battles against the Skaven, 5,200 offerings. And mission issued, the Skaven War, Wrath of the Jungle, construct 1 Blood Shrine of SOTEK, 200 sacrifices, and a tier 3 sacrifice unlocked. Holy cow, we got some missions. The Skaven War, the Great Serpents do perform 5 rituals. And then we unlock tier 4 and get more sacrificial offerings. And this is all because we completed this here, Contagion Controlled. We got some ancient plaques, we gained 2,000, and we have the 2 provinces. We destroyed the court of Labaris early. We got another mission here. Holy cow. Issue commandments across 1 province. Okay, well that ought to be pretty easy. Let's go ahead and issue our commandment. Our commandment is to grow. And that should take care of that mission. So we have 11 outstanding missions right now. That's absolutely crazy. Sign a non-aggression pact with the Sentinels. That is easy money and plaques. So let's do that real quick. There we go. So picked up another 504 ancient plaques. We'll take it. And I think that is all that we can do for now. We've successfully taken the Forgotten Isles, a big play, and I think we only lost 1 unit maybe in the process. Yeah, we lost our Regiment of Renown, Red-Crested Skink. We'll have to wait 10 turns before we can re-recruit it. It's unbreakable, so it did not flee, and thus lost every last one of its troops. I now feel comfortable we can build this Holy Ziggurat, so let's do that. Might as well build the buildings. So we have our first 2 provinces, the Copper Desert and the coast of the Lustrian Gulf. Now, my plan is we need to move north and start coming up here against Clan Pestilence, which is probably housed here at the Sentinel of Time and out here on this little island here. There are rights available to us. This one's going to spawn an army, and I don't really want that because we can't afford it. We'll save that for a better time. And then the Rite of Ferocity is really of no use to me right now either. Now, in terms of these sacrifices, we certainly could use the extra replenishment, but I think we already have it right now. We'll have to double check. Unlocking this Regiment of Renown here gives us the Pahak Sentinels. This is a Pterodon Rider, Death from Above, Dodge. Let's look at this. So 20 physical resistance, 15 missile resistance, immune to attrition, causes fear, Vanguard deploy, Sundering drop rocks. Oh, baby. That sounds great. Really good missile damage on those too. And we've also got this Pop Hapak cohort, which is a Spear Rider unit. Nice bonus versus large, immune to psychology. Very, very good there. I like it. So, yeah, it's good stuff. We'll probably want to pick one of those. I'm trying to think. I think the Pterodon Riders honestly have some pretty big value right now. We don't have any flyers. That gives us a lot of mobility. We can go after skirmishers. We can go after artillery with that. So I feel like that's going to be a good one to have. So let's get them into the army. I can't move my Saraskar veteran right now. And boy, he's going to be a fish out of water in an all-skink army. We completed another mission, which was building a Holy Ziggurat. We picked up another 1,006 more plaques. And then we completed the Followers of SOTEK, which was to issue the commandment, 500, 100 plaques. Mystery Meat. So casualty replenishment rate is increased, though we lost some campaign movement. And then we've gained another one here, Disciples of SOTEK. Recruit a Lord, 4 ancient plaques. I don't need a Lord right now. It's kind of an annoying mission to get at the moment. Can't afford another Lord. Let's go into training Tehenhauin's army. So there we go. Successfully carry out a hero action. So got us another 4 plaques. The public order is going to be pretty bad in this province. I'm kind of tempted to just help tip off a rebellion here. I'm going to stand right outside the settlement, cause the rebellion, and then put it down so that we can kind of start to get back to normal in this province. We need to go ahead and build up to this garrisoned Old One Trove. This is going to give us a Skink Priest and a Bastillodon with a solar engine. And it's going to give some nice buffs if we have to fight in this region. I don't think it increases the number of plaques, though, which is unfortunate. Yeah, that is pretty unfortunate. The extra garrison wouldn't hurt, though. You never know. That might be handy. But I think let's also get this marble quarry built. We are trading with the Sentinels. But we can't really trade with anybody else right now. We might be able to trade with Teclis. He probably doesn't like us a whole lot because we're allied to his enemy there.
I am not known for my patience, I suppose.
They took it, and I'll take it for now. That's going to make the Sentinels mad. I don't really feel like being at war with Teclis right now. We could. Maybe when the time's right. I really want to go after Clan Pestilence, because I feel like that's what I should be doing. as a proper skink lord here. So we're going to build the spawn pools of the Chosen. That'll give us more salamanders, and then we can trade out our skink skirmishers for chameleon skinks. And then let's build this port up too. That's extra income and growth. We are really starting to spend up all of our money. The next thing that I would like to have here, oh boy, having more Pterodon riders and then eventually getting Ripperdactyls would be awesome. And then Cold One riders is also going to be great. Though we can build this in a minor settlement, so probably the Pterodon rider. I don't want Saurus yet, because I really want to focus on the skink armies for now. We'll recruit a different lord and get plenty of Saurus troops, but I'm looking forward to those. What could be good would be a Geomantic Pylon. We were going to want to build these, though to be fair, it's not entirely necessary yet. Yeah, I do think it would help, actually, to go ahead and start building this Geomantic Pylon. I think if we start building it, it'll start buffing our commandments and anything that it touches, and as we gain more, those commandments will be stronger. All right, we finished research on Tablet of Crafts. We can pick a new research now, but we also have movement that can be made. We're kind of... ambush chance, stance ambush. There's no rating as the Lizardmen. I guess they're too honorable for such things. I'm going to stand here and just, like I said, I'm going to wait and see if we can kick off a rebellion. We need to kind of just blow a couple of turns here anyway, because we are going to have to deal with said rebellion. It's possible the Forgotten Isles could potentially deal with it, but you guys see how when you don't entirely defeat it, they can still grow and come back. And we don't want to be dealing with that. I want to finish them off completely. See if there's any sacrificial rites that would help us. A banner, not so much. I don't need any of these right now, so let's wait until we get closer to a time where we know we need it. Tehenhauin's going to stand there. Let's pick our new research. Income from industry, sure. We'll take what we can get early. We just got another mission here to establish a trade route with the Southern Sentinels. I don't think we can do that yet because we don't have direct access to them. Gives you the weirdest missions. Yeah, we can't establish that trade route because we don't have access to their capital. We'd have to own this province here so that we have this road all the way to the capital. Like, I mean, I would love to fight Loki or Felheart. It'd be fun, but I've got business to take care of here because we're going to have a rebellion on this turn, which is fine. Let's see. Yeah, I don't need any of the sacrifices. I think we just need to end another turn. It's just telling me there's a rebellion. Love that voice. They want a non-aggression pact. I don't think so, because I'm allied with the Sentinels, and I'm not going to... I mean, I'm already trading with these guys, which is not very nice to my lizard brothers. So, yeah. The Dwarves want a defensive alliance. Not sure I want that, man. They got some nice resources up in the mountains. Okay, ancient skills. Do we want construction cost down? Not really, because it would just take more time. No thanks, I'm good. Okay, so the Tomb Kings, these rebels. So we've got the Court of Labaris rebels. We need to let them rebel for another turn or so to just kind of take down the public order hit. I can't get into the settlement, though. Crap. Yeah, well, we'll just wait a turn here. They have to siege before they can get in anyway, so we'll wait. Let them grow for a turn. The Skaven are causing rebellions here at the Southern Sentinels, so it's possible that that could become uninhabited quite soon. The Night Forest has an open slot for us to build a building. I kind of want to go ahead and get this stone marker because that unlocks... Wait, we already have... no, actually, I don't think we do have the Tablet of War. No, we don't. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the... Oh, I know we were supposed to build a blood shrine, right? Spawn pool of Chosen. Where's the blood shrine of SOTEK? Sacrificial altar right here. Blood shrine. Yeah, it's going to be hard to build the blood shrine right now. So, I know that was one of our missions, but that's not going to happen anytime in the immediate future here. Let's build that one up. Alright, I know it seems a little bit crazy, but I'm going to wait one more turn so we can get another plus 20 against the Rebellion. So, gonna wait. Sometimes it's better to just let the Rebellion fully develop so you don't just turn right back around and do another one. We've got the money to build this meat storage hall to maximize our growth in this settlement, so that should be helpful. Tehenhauin, again, just waiting. Alright, the Tomb King's Rebellion has fully formed, and it's taken away 60 from the unrest. So, ooh, what was that blessed? It's blessed spawning there. 3 blessed chameleon skinks by capturing 250 battle captives in 15 turns. Wow, we gotta get busy. Because I really want those chameleon skinks. Let's go ahead and attack the Court of Labaris rebels. And I'll go ahead and fight this one, and it'll be the final battle for this episode, so I'll see you on the map. Alright, I've got my main army moving forward here. You can see my skink skirmishers and cohorts in the second line, red-crested skinks up front, Ark of SOTEK in the middle with my Scar Veteran, my Carnosaur on one flank, and I've got Tehenhauin on his horned one near my left flank because there is a lot of cavalry. And speaking of cavalry, there it is, just charging right in. Tons of skeleton horsemen. I'm going to roll on in with my salamander hunting pack real quick. And then let's go ahead and start taking some engagements here near the middle of the fight. We should be able to push back those horsemen fairly easy. I'm gonna just kind of break these guys up, and we should have some skeleton horsemen wanting to move down this flank. Let's get our feral Carnosaur ready, and get one last charge right here, and then our jungle spawn right there. And let's find our Ark of SOTEK. Let's actually move it into this blob as well. The jungle spawn should hurt those guys. I want to get this Ark of SOTEK right into the middle of this blob when I drop it. So I'm going to force feed it right into here. And then pop that. And so we should be able to melt away a lot of Tomb Kings. And I'm going to drop Flock of Doom right there too. I really want to break that center as quickly as I can. Let's help out against these skeleton horsemen, salamander hunting pack, Tehenhauin, red-crested skinks. Oh yeah, we're getting a nice push here in the middle. The enemy Tomb King's doing quite well. Our Scar Veteran should be doing a little bit better than he is right here, to be honest. Let's engage. I've got my reinforcements, and I've forgotten about my Pterodon riders. Let's pull them over. Should have had them here earlier. Let's bring my feral Carnosaur in here. Poison them, poison them, poison them, poison them. Throw it, throw it. Yes. Okay, send my Carnosaur in, do some work. Let's get my skink skirmishers over here. Wow, that Tomb King is doing way better than he should against my Scar Veteran. A little bit irritated with that right now. Let's pull my Ark of SOTEK over here to help, because that infantry fight was a bit too much for us there. My Scar Veteran routed. That seems a bit bogus. Yeah, just plow through that Tomb King and head that way. About to clean up the rest of those troops. Let's pull these guys in, and let's set up our skirmishers. That's, oh, I need 4 seconds. 4 seconds, that's all we need. Alright, drop it. And then Tehenhauin, move this way. And we got our jungle spawn ready to go, and there is a great target for it. And let's move over and drop these rocks on here. Sunder's armor. There we go. Drop rocks. That ought to hurt the leadership there pretty badly. And Tehenhauin, let's try and clean up this Tomb King. I hope he didn't hunt down my Scar Veteran, but he might have. Or no, he's here. Let's get him back into the fight here. Carnosaur is tearing through lots of skeletal horses. Let's get you all some close-ups here. My skink skirmishers, not ideal for this, but they're poisoning these skeletal horses so bad. I don't know how you poison a skeletal horse, but apparently you do. I'm gonna dive bomb these spearmen real quick. I want to take out their leadership. Get back up in the air there. Let's check on Tehenhauin. Make sure he's not getting owned. No, he's absolutely owning that Tomb King. He's gonna finish the job right there. Another quite successful battle for us. Tomb King army had a lot of chevrons and a lot of cavalry. So all in all, quite well. Just had to crush their leadership there. And we're gonna pick up 50 battle captives. We have 15 turns to gain more, so we need to go get into some battles. And I'm going to do that in a big hurry. The public order will be satiated for a little while here. So I'm gonna take off and head up here towards the Skaven so that I can get there in that 15 turn limit. I really want those 3 blessed chameleon skinks to start coming in here and take over the spot for some of those skink skirmishers. Hopefully you all enjoyed the episode. We've got our 2 provinces secured. It is now time to march north, and we're gonna follow up on the mission that is the Skaven War, and we need to go get our 3rd province and then head on into Lustria, win these 3 battles against Skaven. All that is part of, see, we've completed this right here. Current total 5 of 5. We need to do this next one, and that's what all those missions are right there. So the 3 provinces, 3 battles against Skaven, construct the Blood Shrine, and then 5 more sacrifices. We have sacrifices that I'll do once we get up there, like to get my armor and stuff back once we're ready for the next fight. Hope you all are enjoying it. HeirofCarthage signing out for now, and Tehenhauin the Prophet is asking you to leave a like if you enjoyed it. And if you didn't, Tehenhauin insists that you write him a comment and tell him what he must do better to make you happy. In any case, thank you for watching. I will see you all next time.